So due to the absolute egregious and greedy nature of corporations on the internet, more people are trying to find ways to cut costs. Now, luckily, I live somewhere where Spotify is actually not too expensive, so I don't mind paying my subscription for it because it's only maybe like $6. But if you live somewhere else where Spotify has gotten extremely expensive because corporations do nothing but price gouge you, then I would recommend getting one of these. Now, if you're too young to know what one of these are, this is called an iPod, and I'm also very sorry for your future. But what's really cool about these is that these things, you store MP3s and other types of audio files onto it. As you can see, this one only has 30 gigabytes, but I actually have my original iPod Nano that I bought in the 4th grade. That was $150 that I earned doing chores and cleaning the house. $150 for a total of 1 gigabyte. 1 gigabyte. Now, if you check my page, if you're a horrible, disgusting human being who pirates, you could use Qubit Torrent and download MP3s onto here. And another thing that people don't realize is actually the sound quality is incredibly better because it's wired. And 2, it's a direct file. You're not streaming a file from another server elsewhere across the internet. No, it's directly to you. So if you're an audiophile type, this is a great way to get crystal clear audio. It sounds deeper and higher, if that makes sense. Much more dynamic. You can get them on eBay for dirt cheap. Now, if you can see here on this one, these iPod Nanos, the thing about them is that their factory batteries have issues, and I guess now the factory batteries on the 2 that I have are starting to kind of expand. So you just go onto eBay and you can replace those. Unfortunately, with the iPod Nanos, you can't replace the storage. So whatever storage amount you have is what you're stuck with. But you can replace the batteries easily, and they have a bunch of tools that you can buy online on eBay that you can just take off and then replace the batteries. And then with these classics, you can also replace the battery, but what's cool about the classics as well is you can replace the storage. So I've seen people put like terabyte worth of storage on here, and so you can just have a shit ton of music. Now there's a bunch of different iPods that you can get, and I purposely get, the first 4th gen or whatever like that because of nostalgia, but I'd recommend it. If you want to cut costs, if you don't want to pay for Spotify anymore, I'd get an iPod. But if you do choose to do this method, then I please ask that you find other ways to support the artist by buying merch or buying vinyl, any way you can to support the musicians if you're going to be downloading their music for free, unless they're Metallica.